Hey, what's up, hood folks? This Jeremy. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me in this mother? Anyway, so I promised y'all this video a couple of times, so I'm gonna give it to you. Now, I searched YouTube so many times before I got my surgery, after I got my surgery, and a lot of the YouTube videos about weight loss surgery, especially the LAPBAND, are a whole bunch of bullshit. Everybody trying to sound technical. Everybody trying to sound like they trying to press you, like they trying to, get an endorsement deal from the LAPBAND or weight loss industry. This ain't the type of video. If you're looking for a video to give you a whole bunch of technicalities, a whole bunch of this ain't your video. Now, if you're looking for some real shit, they're gonna go straight to the point. You got the right video. And with that being said, I'm not gonna be doing no more bullshit talking. I'm going right to the point. All right. Weight loss surgery. The biggest hee-haw, the biggest what is, if you don't have any discipline to change your eating habits, getting a LAPBAND, gastric bypass, gastric sleeve, balloon, whatever it is, it's a waste of time. You're gonna waste your time, energy, money, everything. So before you even think about doing weight loss surgery, just know, do I want to change my eating habits? If I want to change my eating habits, can I change my eating habits? Can I commit to eating better food, eating better, smaller portions, eating right? If you know you can't do that, getting weight loss surgery is going to be a waste of time, waste of motherfucking time. Do you hear my head? Do you see it shake? Yeah, waste of time, Papa. So, let me tell you my story, and I'm going to give you the for real. Back in 2011, the last of 2011, I decided that I wanted to do weight loss surgery. My job at the time was paying for the surgery, and I said, okay, I want to go do weight loss surgery. So I went to the surgeon. I'm not giving no name because I'm not giving no full free promotion. There ain't nobody paying me, so I ain't giving no name. But anyway, I went to do a free consultation. Nowadays, I don't think they do them for free no more. Everybody trying to get $1 out you some kind of fucking way, ain't it? So I went and did my little free consultation with the doctor, and so we talked about the options, the gastric bypass, the gastric sleeve, the LAPBAND. I knew for a fact that I didn't want nobody, the doctor, cutting my guts out, ripping me open, or taking stuff out of my body. I didn't want that. So I didn't want no gastric sleeve, and I didn't want no gastric bypass because I didn't want them to rearrange what God had already arranged. He didn't need no assistance. I didn't want food to go from my mouth and fall right out my ass with that gastric bypass. And the sleeve, I didn't know about the sleeve. I didn't want them to cut my stomach off. So I chose the LAPBAND. So once I chose the LAPBAND, I was like, okay, with the LAPBAND, I'll be able to really control my weight loss. Because with the LAPBAND, they put this plastic tube around your stomach. It's going to make your stomach smaller. It controls how much you can eat. And then if I'm not losing weight, I can go to the clinic and get a feel. I can do that. All right. So I decided on the LAPBAND. So we submitted it to the insurance company. And this is what a lot of people don't tell you, the steps, what leads up to getting approved for the surgery. So the insurance company told me that I need to go see a therapist. They want to do a psych evaluation. And I had to go do like an EKG on my chest and my heart to make sure my heart was good, that I was able to withstand going on to surgery. So I went to see this therapist. She was a black lady. Y'all know I'm pro-black. But she was a black lady, and she was a younger lady. And I was like, I know she finna give me the 3rd degree. And I was right. So with my psych evaluation, I thought she was gonna ask me a whole lot of questions about, why I eat so much, what are my eating habits, what triggers me to eat a lot, why I'm big, things like that. No, she asked me a million ways. Have I ever thought about killing myself? Have I ever thought about suicide? Do I think about how my family would feel if I wasn't around? Just a whole bunch of questions on suicide. And I think what pissed her off was when she asked me, do you think about killing yourself? I said, I got Jesus. I'm black. We don't kill ourselves. We go take our problem to the Lord. We go walk with Jesus. And she didn't find that funny. And then I said, no, I never thought about killing myself, which is true. I don't think about killing myself. I don't think about taking myself out, any of that stuff. So she said to the insurance company that mentally she don't think I'm ready to get a weight loss surgery. So the insurance company hit me back up and told me that, you didn't pass your psych evaluation, so you had to go do 3 more therapy visits before you can get approved for the surgery. So they sent my report to this older little white man, and I saw this older little white man. I was like, oh man, they went from bad to worse. I don't want to be dealing with this little white motherfucker. So what happened was, he got the report, he looked over it, he said, I don't even know why you in here. This lady, she literally BS you. This report she gave you in my first visit with you don't even match up, because I can see what you mean. You're not into killing yourself. Like, everybody ain't trying to kill themselves. So he said, well, for the sake of your insurance company, you got to come back and visit me 2 more times. So the second time, we just sat there and we just chit chat for an hour. And I was like, okay, that's cool. The third time, chit chat for an hour, he said, Jeremy, I'm going to go in and submit the records. I think you're ready for your surgery. You ready for it. Now, one thing about going to the doctor to see, to visit the psych or visit the psychiatrist, get an EKG and all that stuff, is copays. See, that shit adds up. At the time, it was $25 or $30. And if I went to see the therapist 4 times, that's about $100. EKG, that's about another $25. So all those little doctor visits and stuff, that shit adds up, right? So a lot of people don't tell you that you had to do those copays before you can even get approved for the surgery. So fast forward, I submitted all my paperwork. I was approved for the surgery, and I was like, yay, I'm finna get skinny. I'm finna be so fine, you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. I'm gonna look straight down and see nothing but. Anyway, so the week before the surgery, the surgeon told me that I had to go on a fast. You can't eat nothing, no solid foods, no nothing. So I started my fast on that Sunday. It was September the 20-something, that Sunday. And so I couldn't eat nothing. And I was miserable. I was so damn hungry that my stomach was telling my intestines, eat something. It was like the hills have eyes. They was eating each other. I was so damn hungry, growling. So after that, Thursday came. And so they put me in a motel room because their surgery was not in Dallas, it was in another part of Texas. But they put me in a motel room, me and Rashad, and we had to stay in this hotel room and get up that Friday morning, because my surgery was on a Friday morning, to get up early in the morning to get to the hospital. But that Thursday night, Rashad had went to the lobby and got him some cookies. And them cookies looked so good, I took about this bite of cookie. That cookie was so good, I about to eat my whole arm out. I'm telling you, my stomach was growling. But I think I'm gonna say this though, by Wednesday of that same week, my body had kind of got used to not eating. And then I was like, okay, it got kind of used to not eating. The first day I did go to the bathroom a lot. I mean, like it was a cleanse. So that's what the purpose of not eating is, to get rid of all the fat that's in your liver, because the doctor want to make sure you don't have a fatty liver. So you detox yourself and get rid of all the fat and toxins in your liver. That's the purpose of not eating the week before your surgery. So come Friday morning, I got up, went to the hospital, checked in around 6:30, 7 that morning, and they gave me a little gown to put on. I got naked, laid in the bed, and they came in and gave me some kind of little pre something to make me get drowsy or what have you. And so after that, they took me onto the surgeon room. I'm still alert, but I'm drowsy. I'm drooping like, oh, okay. And they talking to me, telling me, how you doing today? You ready for your surgery? Just different things. All I can remember laying in the room and they put me on this bed, this big old gurney bed, and it was like a cross, because they had a place for my arms to rest there. And I was like, oh, they finna nail me to the cross. They finna do me like they did Jesus. I just hope I rise again. I need to rise again, Jesus. So I remember the anesthesiast coming to me saying, Jeremy, count down from 100. And I remember 199. I don't remember none after 99. So I woke up. I'm waking up to the nurse. Jeremy, wake up, Jeremy. And the first thing I said is, I'm alive. Oh, thank you, Jesus. And them nurses was in there laughing their ass off, like, this is one ghetto ass boy. He's so crazy. So I was so thankful that I was alive. When I woke up, I felt all tight. Like I had felt like somebody had pumped air in me. I was just tight inside. And so they told me to walk around a little bit in the hospital, So I walked around living in the hospital. They checked my pulse. They kept checking my vital signs. And the doctor gave me the clearing. So that Friday evening, I had checked out the hospital. I was free to go. So I went home, and he told me to take it light, make sure I walk around my house, every hour or so. And they gave me this little instrument to blow in. It was like a little ball in it. And I blow in it for 15 seconds or so. And it was to build my lungs up and stuff and make sure I don't get no blood clots and stuff. And the little ball was to rise up and fall back down and what have you. So when I got home, let me say this though. When I got home, I stayed on the second floor. Man, I was so nervous. I was so scared. I said, Lord, I walk up these steps, my whole stomach go bust open. But I managed to get up the step one by one. It took me probably about 10 minutes to get up the step because I felt like I was going to bust on. When I got home and sat on the couch, and I couldn't sit still because I was, like I said, I was real tight. So that night I tried to lay down and go to bed. I couldn't go to bed because when I laid in the bed, I laid down and I used to sleep on my stomach. Even to this day, I try to sleep on my stomach, but it just don't work no more. But I used to sleep on my stomach, but I couldn't lay on my stomach. I couldn't lay on my side. I couldn't lay on my back. It just like my body was just finna rip apart. It felt like I was ripping apart. So I went on the whole weekend doing my thing, taking my medications. And like I said, I wasn't really in pain. I was just, in my stomach area, I felt real tight. So I went back to the doctor the next week and I had lost a total of 20 pounds. So, cause mind you, I had not been eating anything. I couldn't eat nothing. I wasn't even using the bathroom. I wasn't going to the bathroom, just a lot of urinating, pissing and stuff. But I wasn't using the bathroom. And I had lost 20 pounds. And so my doctor told me, now you can start introducing soft foods to your diet, like mushy stuff, like a little mashed potatoes. Well, not mashed potatoes. Well, yeah, mashed potatoes because you focusing on protein now, but so I can start by eating like yogurts and Jello and mushy stuff like that. And then the week after that, you're gonna introduce softer foods until you can get back to regular foods. So about in 3 weeks, I was back to eating regular foods. Now, when I first got my band, I didn't have any filling. So a month later, after my surgery, they gave me a filling. A filling is when they take this long needle and they stick it down in your stomach in your port. Let me show y'all my port. Now y'all finna see some belly. Y'all finna see some belly now. Don't be shocked when you see this big belly, because the next scene is this big belly. Okay. Look at this belly. Now my camera's backwards. Okay. Oh shit. All right. This right here is where my port is. This is where my port, I can feel it right here. And they'll stick a long needle right here to go right up inside of my stomach. And this is where my port is. These right here, these little spots right here, my camera's backwards, y'all. I hope y'all can hear me. But these spots right here is where they went in, and shit, I can't see. This is where they went in right here, right there, and right down there. That's where they went in with all the utensils to put the LAPBAND in, because nowadays they don't have to cut you open no more to do the surgery. But this is, like I said, this is where my port is, right there. Now, after having my surgery for a month, my spots that I just showed y'all, it took forever for them to heal. They were not healing, and they were scabbing over, but they were not healing. And so they had to give me some antibiotics to make them heal, because my sores, they would not heal. I was like, damn, I'm washing them off like I'm supposed to. I'm keeping them dry. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to, but those spots will not heal. So let's get down to the meat and potatoes of this video. So in 2012, 2013, my weight was dropping. I was dropping because I was eating right. I was getting my LAPBAND feels. And I was doing what I was supposed to do to lose the weight. I was going to the gym. I was eating portion control. I was doing the portion control things right. And I was doing right with the LAPBAND. So it was working good for me. And I was like, this what's up? I'm dropping weight. But by the end of 2013, those old habits came back to me. And a lot of people think when you get the weight loss surgery, it's going to stop you from eating certain things. It really will stop you from eating a lot, but you can still manipulate your weight loss surgery. Gastric bypass, LAPBAND, sleeve, all of them. Because I can't eat a big Whopper like this, like that, but if I was to take my time and eat it real slow and chew it up and swallow, the food would go down, because junk food like chips, cookies, candy, popsicles, shit like that, it just liquefies in your stomach, and it has no nutritional value to it, and it has no protein to it, and so it just liquefies in your stomach, and it just going down through your band. And if you can eat ice cream and all that shit, it really has no benefit to it. With a weight loss surgery, you want to focus more on protein. So if I was eating a lot of baked chicken and baked ribs, even ribs, baked, a lot of baked meats and a lot of protein-filled foods, then I would have kept losing weight because I wouldn't have been eating that junk food. But since I got into the bad habits, the weight loss surgery stopped working. It started failing. And see, what messed me up is I got my lap band in 2012, but at the time I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that, and I regret getting it. I honestly regret getting the lap band, because at that time, like I said, it did absolutely nothing. It made me lose weight in 2012, the last 2012, 2013, but all the weight I had lost, which was a total like 96 pounds, I gained all that weight back just like that, real quick. So now all the weight I lost before I had my lap band, I gained it all back. And because I started back eating bad. I was not watching the portion controls, food I was eating. I was eating chips and candies, and y'all know sometimes you see me eating a lot of stuff on here. Now, a couple of things about the lap band that you should know is a feel. A feel is when, like I said, they take the needle, stick it in your stomach, and they fill you up with saline water to inflate the lap band around your stomach so it stop you from eating. Now, a feel, you go in for a feel. People don't tell you this in the videos, that a feel, $150 up to $200 for a lap band feel. Now, if you got insurance, they might just make you pay the deductible, but if you paying out of pocket, you paying about a good $150 for a feel if you don't have no insurance. Also, you had the same procedure go after you, like when you first had your surgery, you had to stop eating for a few days, mushy foods, liquids, and then build back up to regular foods. That's how I go with a feel. When you eat your food with your feel, when you first get your feel, you can't just leave the doctor that day and start back eating regular food, because you'll get sick to the stomach, and so you had to start pretty much all over every time you get a feel. A stuck feel. A stuck feel is one of the worst feels with the lap band. Is when you eat a lot of dry foods or hard foods, or food that that how you ever ate a whole mouthful of Doritos and how they feel all dry in your mouth? That's how your food feel when you eat too much. Like if you eat a big bag of chips and stuff them in your mouth and drink water with it, that shit gonna stop right here. It gonna stop right here. And you might not realize that you really swallow a lot of slob and spit every hour. So all that slob and spit ain't gonna be able to go down. It just gonna come out your mouth, and you gonna be slobbing out the mouth till that food pass through your lap band. And that's a bad feeling. When I tell you that's a bad feeling, it's like you choking, but you can still breathe, but it's like you choking. And I used to get stuck feel real bad when I first got my lap band, because I was eating too fast, not chewing my food up good, not chewing my food to, it's like, you need to chew your food to like mashed potatoes in your mouth. Anything, if you eat a chicken breast, pork chops, or broccoli, whatever, you need to chew your food to is like mashed potatoes in your mouth before you swallow. You take small bites. That's why you always see me not really eating fast and big bites, because that shit gets stuck right here in your neck, and it's a bad feeling. A lot of people throw up. Thankfully, I have never thrown up since I had my lap band, and I'm shocked about that. I have never thrown up one time since I had my lap band, because I kind of control it by letting water run. If you let cold water run on your wrist right here, cold water, and if you just breathe, just take deep breaths in, you kind of can control throwing up. And that's just a general life, well, for me, I should say. And so I kind of control myself from throwing up, because I hate throwing up. Another thing about the lap band, drinks are over with. Now, from Alabama, we call them drinks, like a Pepsi, a Coke, Sprite, Sunkist, Budweiser, all that shit is over with. You're not drinking no drinks no more. That's the reason why I was able to give up drinks. And it was hard the first couple of years. It was hard because I wanted a Pepsi so bad. I wanted a Sunkist so bad. I wanted a drink so bad, but I was always told that with the drinks, it'll get down to your band and it'll spread your stomach open, or either to make like they got the band around your stomach, and it's a little pouch on top of the band or below the band, and what the drink will do, it will expand that band, and that means you can get more food in, and so that actually kills the purpose of having a lap band. So now it's 2019. I had my band since 2012. I already told y'all that I regret getting it. Now, right now, I decided to do a lifestyle change December the 31st, 2018. If you ain't seen that video, go watch it, damn it. If I could get the lap band today, I really feel like I will get it today. Like if I had a chance to go do all this weight loss surgery stuff today, I'd do it, because now my mind is set up to change the way I eat. Like now I'm in control of my life where I can control the way I eat. 5 and 6 years ago, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I still love to eat my junk food, but now I can give it up now. At this moment now, my body has literally rejected the lap band. So I'm having to get my band taken out. I'm gonna get it taken out this summer. So I'm meeting with my doctors and stuff, the surgeons, to get it taken out. But I'm getting the lap band taken out because ever since I had the lap band, I have been having this itching like feel, like my body feel itching, like I'm already allergic to rubber, and the lap band is nothing but like rubber, latex rubber, and so it's inside of my body, and I feel like that has spiked my OCD, made my OCD worse. Before I had the lap band surgery, you could touch me on my neck and it wasn't a problem. I can watch a person get a massage and it wasn't a problem. Now, if you even come around my neck, cut my hair, I'm doing all this. I'm saying it's just like a lot of things in my body has changed since I had the lap band. So this summer, I'm getting it taken out. I wish good luck to anybody who decide to do it. And I wish I had this video back in 2012, or even after I first got my lap band, for somebody telling me the real for real. Not all that on, technical bullshit. Not all that on, people act like they just want to sound so professional and stuff. I'm not trying to say no goddamn lap band. Like I said when I first started the video, if you don't have no discipline, if you know that you gonna get this surgery no matter which one it is, lap band, gastric bypass, gastric sleeve, the balloon, whatever, if you know that you ain't gonna change your eating habits, it's not gonna work. It's gonna be a failure. But if you know that you can change your eating, you can give up the junk food a lot, 90% of the junk food up every day, eat smaller portion controls, exercise. Listen, exercising is great, and my exercise is dancing, but you don't even have to exercise. If you change the way you eat, you're gonna automatically lose weight. The exercise just help you tighten up your skin. The protein help you tighten up your skin. But even if you just change your eating habits, you'll lose a whole lot of weight. So my tips I want y'all to get from this video is, if you're ready to make the change, go for it. It's not an easy step. It is nerve-wracking. All surgeries are scary as hell. All procedures are nerve-wracking. Make sure you have somebody there to help you. You are going to be in pain or feeling tight or like you're going to bust for a couple of weeks. You are going to be hungry before the surgery. You are going to be hungry after the surgery. But once you get through those hard parts right there, the before and right after, everything will be smooth sailing. And if you do what your doctor tell you to do, you change your eating habits, you get your little workout in, you give up your drinks and stuff, the weight will fall off. The weight loss surgery will be a success. I could be giving y'all a success story now if I would have done what my surgeon told me to do back in 2012. But since I didn't, I gained my weight back. I still look good. I still can get a boner. And my cholesterol is still low. All right, hood folks. So I hope that answered all the questions about the lap band. Yes, I regret getting it. Yes, I regret getting it. All right. So I'll see y'all on the next video, hood folks. Peace.